Hello, today we're going to take a look at 7 games including Triangle Strategy. Hello, and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. My name is Stephen. You please like, share, and subscribe. Here are the games week of March 21st, 2022. The first game on our list is Far Changing Tides. This is coming on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rated is everyone. This is an adventure game in which players assume the role of Toe, a ship captain looking for a new home within a flooded world. Players explore side-scrolling environments, solve puzzles, and upgrade their ship to continue their adventure. The next game on our list is Shadow Warrior 3. This is coming on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is mature, content descriptions, intense violence, blood and gore, suggestive themes, nudity, drug references, and strong language. Shadow Warrior 3 launches the offbeat first-person shooter series to the next level with a seamless blend of fast-paced gunplay, razor-sharp melee combat, and a spectacular free-running movement system. Fallen corporate shogun Liu and his former employer turned nemesis turned sidekick Orchi embark on an improbable mission to recapture ancient dragon they unwillingly unleashed from its eternal prison. Armed with the punishing mix of blades and bullets, Liu must travel uncharted parts of the world to track down the dark beast and push the apocalypse back yet again. It will take an embark of the dead god, the dragon's egg, touch of magic, and enough firepower to hold off the impending cataclysm. And the next game on our list is Batwans Fall. It's coming on PlayStation 5 and PC. The rating is teen, the content descriptions, blood and gore, language, partial nudity, and violence. This is an action role-playing game in which players assume the role of a prisoner forced to battle against monsters for an evil empire. From a third-person's perspective, players explore towns, interact with creatures, and engage in battles against humans and creatures. Players use swords, warhammers, axes, and arrows to kill enemies and boss characters in frantic combat. Battles are highlighted by cries of pain, impact sounds, and blood splatter effects. Some cutscenes depict dramatic slow-motion combat, a character impaled, giants smashing characters with axes or hammers, a man getting his arm sliced off. One scene depicts a female character with exposed buttocks. Swear words appear in the dialogue. Now let's dive into Gran Turismo 7. This is coming out on PlayStation 5, the rating is everyone, the content descriptions, alcoholic references, and use of tobacco. This is a driving simulation game in which players drive cars across realistic racetracks from across the world. The game contains historical photos that depict drivers smoking cigarettes. In a picture mode, a sign reads spirits, whiskey, gin, beer, ale, and stouts. The last game on today's list is Triangle Strategy. This is coming on Nintendo Switch. The rating is teen. The content descriptions, blood, fantasy violence, language, suggestive themes, and use of alcohol. This is a role-playing adventure game in which players follow the story of a nobleman whose kingdom is on the brink of war. As players progress through the narrative, they can interact with characters to gain allies, make dialogue choices, and engage in tactical turn-based combat. Presented in a 3/4 overhead perspective, players position characters on a grid-based arena, using weapon strikes and magic to defeat enemy forces. Battles are accompanied with cries of pain, impact sounds, and screen-shaking effects. Cutscenes depict additional acts of violence and blood. An arrow and a character executed off-screen. Some female characters are designed with outfits at moderate amounts of cleavage. The dialogue contains suggestive innuendos. The game contains some references to wine, ale, and getting tipsy in dialogues. A drunken character is depicted slurring his speech, hiccuping, and passing out. Swear words are heard in the game. And the last game on today's list, which we do not have any info, is Elex II. It's coming on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Thank you to bensound.com for the music track. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on YouTube at Parents Guide to Games, on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsG2G, and email any questions or concerns at parentsg2g@gmail.com. And always, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.